Hey guys, Nick here with the new Vinyl Roundup right here at Toad Hall Books and Records. If you like vinyl videos, you like audiophile stuff, be sure to like and subscribe. Subscribe to that channel, it helps me out a ton. So thanks so much for watching. We go over all the new vinyl coming out every week, new releases as well as some restock we got in the stores, so you guys can kind of digitally shop wherever you're at. A lot of cool stuff coming out this week. We're going to get right into it. The big kind of thing going on this week is the Rhino Start Your Ear Off Right. So yeah, it's start your ear off right. It's kind of a little thing they do. So for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, Rhino's done these releases. They put out about 20 different records and they do them every week. So this week we have 4 releases. Next week we have 6 releases and so on and so forth through January. Similar to what they do in October, they call it Rocktober. Very similar. They do records. We'll just jump right into it. So here's the car, Shake It Up. It's on a limited edition neon green vinyl. Obviously, these are all limited. They're a one-time Start Your Ear Off Right release. That's what makes them special. So, you know, car, Shake It Up. We had the MoFi. We had a black vinyl version. This is the neon green version, which is limited Ear Off Right 2021. So they're not expensive, $23. They're priced right. They sound good. They press good. Obviously, they always do popular records. You can check out their website. It'll show you everything that's coming. We always get every one of their releases. So that's the first one. Talking Heads, Start Your Ear Off Right on Double Red. Rhino's really good about this, guys. They're really sharp. They know what they're doing. They put these things out of print a handful of months before they're going to reissue them. So you can't find a black vinyl version of this right now. So for $36, you get the limited edition version. It's not a bad way to go. Katie Lang, Invincible Summer. Ironically, other Katie Lang records came out for Record Store Day. So if you're into Katie Lang and you're collecting those, here's one that didn't come out for Record Store Day, but you can pick up now. This is on yellow orange vinyl, $23. Real consistent with the pricing. I love the pricing. And Speaking in Tongues on blue vinyl for $23. So those first 4 releases are the Start Your Ear Off Right records for this week. All of this stuff and tons more available over at our website, toadhallonline.com. I'll put a link in the bio so you can go check it out. If you hit new vinyl, it organizes all of our new vinyl by newest first. So you can see what we latest put in and keep scrolling down until you've seen a bunch of stuff. So we like to make it nice and simple for you. Some stuff, let's see what else is new. I've got Dylan O'Mercy, Bob Dylan O'Mercy. If you like audiophile vinyl, please check out my MoFi Minute over on the channel. I cover all the latest in Mobile Fidelity Sound Labs news every week. This is the last batch of these available. Dylan O'Mercy only made 4,000 of them. I think the first 3,000 have sold like a year ago, and we finally got the last 1,000 were delivered. I got a handful of them. They're not cheap. They're already up to $100, but you got a chance to get them before they go higher. Same thing with the Jack Johnson. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these because I went over these on my MoFi Minute, but I do have a pretty good stock right now. Boomer Story, got a bunch of Bob Dylan, still got Dire Straits left, and Bob Dylan, Blood on the Tracks, One Step. You have to call on the One Steps because we don't put them on our website, but you're welcome to call the store anytime. And we have a few One Steps left in stock. All right, back to the good stuff. The new stuff. The new. I love having the new stuff. There's a lot of it this week. Kool and the Gang. Funk Legends, Kool and the Gang, 1970 on Kool-Aid vinyl press. Limited to 1,250 copies. Kind of a weird number. Not sure how they did that. But I don't know what Kool-Aid vinyl pressing is, but for $25, you can check it out, especially because you're not going to find a used version of this. They're not there. Kool in the Game, old soul records. I say this all the time. Old soul records are always really hard to find. That one being included. Banks. Got a couple Banks records. Banks, this is the Altar, $23. Love the price. Got a few of these in lately. I think there's another one in the stack. Vintage Trouble, One Hopeful Road. They're on Blue Note, which is kind of amazing. So yeah, just got that in. All right, I know this one's gonna go as fast. These will probably sell right away. Cinderella Night Songs on Music on Vinyl. If you know anything about Music on Vinyl, they're an import label. Their records are notoriously hard to get over here in America. Some titles, no problem. Other titles, can't get them. They're just impossible to get. So a lot of times if you see MOV, Music on Vinyl, pick it up. It might be your only shot at that title. $27, pretty cheap for an import record. Got those over on the site. Here is John Butler Trio. Oh, you know what? Here's a Banks record. Let's knock this out. Let's knock this right out. Banks 3, $21. Very affordable. Female vocal. I've had her records before, but not those. I think those are new for the store. John Butler Trio, Home, 180 gram, 2 LP. I might have had this one before. Double white vinyl. Sometimes this stuff, I haven't had it in so long, it seems new to me. This one is brand spanking new. Acoustic Sounds, aka Analog Productions, are doing a series of these kind of audio higher quality presses. They did a Louis Armstrong one with someone. It was a pairing, and then they did Dave Brubeck. Those were the first two titles. So we're finally getting on to the next two titles, and this is the first one, the Sarah Vaughan. So if you're into really good sounding records, this is something to definitely check out. Especially if you're into Sarah Vaughan, this is a record that has not really been previously available. Price is $36. Price is fine. I love it. The quality's there. Acoustic Sounds makes some of the best records in the world. So excited to get back into their stuff and see their stuff's coming back down the line. All right, Seether. Craft Recordings, the gold certified album, first time on vinyl. This is one of them. There is a second one, maybe a third. There's 3 of them, guys. This one is $31. I got another one for $31. The disclaimer 2. This is just finding beauty in negative spaces. And then disclaimer 2. And wait, I got one more. Karma and Effect. Platinum selling. It means they sold 1 million of these. Same price, $31. If you're into Seether, if you're into modern rock, these did come out. I didn't get a lot of these. I do have some pretty good collectors for this stuff. Oh, this is on a burgundy opaque vinyl. Has #1 hit single Remedy on it. I get some collectors for that stuff, especially a lot locally. All right, this one though, if you want it, buy it. These Skid Row self-titles are going to go very fast. I had 20 of them. Just in the store today, I'm down to 18. Before they came, by the time they came in, by the time I made this video, which is quick, they're already down to 18. I expect to sell out of these by the end of the weekend. So if you want one, you're thinking about getting it, get it fast. I talked to my distributor. He's like, everyone's trying to get these. You pre-ordered them, so I got them. $35. Don't delay. Friday Music did it. It's going to sound good. But again, this is a hot moving title. If you want one, jump over to the site, pick one up. All right. So just like Acoustic Sounds has audiophile versions, I've talked about Tone Poet stuff time and time again. 2 new Tone Poets out this week. We got Tina Brooks, The Waiting Game. Again, $36. Very, very average price for something that's pressed at RTI, which is where MoFi presses all their records. 180 gram vinyl, cut by was recorded by Rudy Van Gelder back in the day. Mastered by Kevin Gray, who is one of the big time people in the current mastering world. So we got that. Tina Brooks. We have Donald Byrd is the other title that came in this week. So be sure to reach out if you're into. I have people who collect every title in this series, by the way. They're that good. They're that collectible. They're that good. And the quality is there. And they also do titles that you can't get. Like, I can't just go to my used vinyl jazz rack. I have a big section of jazz. I mean, there's probably like 15,000 records over there, and I don't think I've ever seen one of these in 15 years. So not only are the records, the titles they're doing great because they're sonically spectacular and they're audiophile pressing quality, but they're titles that you can't get anyway, unless you want to spend $200, $300, $500 on the secondary market. All right, this box set's literally jumping out at me. Derek and the Dominoes, Layla and Other Assorted Love Songs, 50th Anniversary, half-speed mastered vinyl version. Let's see, bonus material cut as normal, which is kind of weird. First time on vinyl for some of these rarities. What is on this thing? So we got, okay, the original record was 2 LP. So that takes care of the first 2 LPs, side 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, bonus material has 7 songs. And then it has LP4 bonus material, another 7 songs. And it looks like some of these songs got to get better in a little while. There's a jam, there's a regular, there's a live on the Johnny Cash TV show. Actually, it looks like there's a whole live on the Johnny Cash TV show from 1970. So there's like 4 songs from that. Then there's 1971 sessions from the Dominoes' second album. And then that's a whole bunch of bonus stuff. And then there's some B-sides. Phil Spector produced B-side and A-side singles. So a live show, some stuff from sessions. And again, that stuff's never been on vinyl. Plus you get the whole original album. Box set, $125. Not bad for 4 LPs. So that's about kind of par for the course, I would say. All right, what do we got next? All right, Beck. Oh man, Beck. I don't know who runs his marketing or who runs his physical production. I'd love to meet him. Does an awesome job at this stuff. So Beck is, obviously this record came out a while ago. Hyperspace, great record. But then they do a deluxe edition like a year later. They hit you with that deluxe right when you're like, I should have gotten it, to really bring it back around. Limited edition vinyl, of course, 24-page booklet with NASA data, which is a first. AI imagery featuring 2 unreleased tracks selected from the 2020 mixes. So you get extra songs, you get a booklet, you get all this cool psychedelic, crazy cool stuff. It's it's $51. I mean, for a deluxe, it's not like when he did colors, he had a 45 RPM, which was awesome. He had a colored visual version and he had a regular version. Hyperspace, we kind of got 1, and then we got like a 3-inch for Record Store Day, and now we're getting the deluxe now. I like the timing. I wish it was 45 or maybe like a box set or something for $51, but I don't know. It's COVID times, maybe that's what it is. By the way, love the car, 86 Corolla. I had one of those, by the way. I miss it, but I sold it. It's fine. All right, Local Natives got a 10-inch. $16. Local Natives 4-song EP. Love the price. It's on turquoise colored vinyl, which is it's called Sour Lemon, but it's on turquoise vinyl. Includes lemon featuring Sharon Van Etten's on it, but it should have done it on yellow. I don't know why they didn't think of that. All right, Trapped Greatest Hits. The greatest band that almost never was. Was huge in the early 2000s. Headstrong, everyone can play that song on their head. Policy of Truth, Echo, Still Frame, These Walls. $34, a little pricey, but you know what? You don't have a lot of options if you're into Trapped. There's just not much out. All right, I'm already down to 1 of these. These actually came in midweek. I've had a lot of goofy shipments from, we had partial week on Christmas, then we had New Year's, and all my shipments got goofed up, and they still aren't right. This came in on Tuesday. Limited edition glow vinyl, $31. It's an alternate tribute to Pink Floyd. So it's the whole album, but it's done by other people. My dad was in earlier this week thinking that maybe this was an earlier recording. It says 2015. He's like, I think I've seen this before. Tommy Shaw's on it, Rick Wakeman, Steve Howe, Jeff Baxter, Dweezil Zappa from Frank Zappa's son. A lot of great people are on this thing. Adrian Beleeu's on it. It's on glow-in-the-dark vinyl. So for 31 bucks, I think that might be worth checking out. 13th Floor Elevators records, guys. If you like Electric Jug, then you love that 13th Floor Elevators. This is I've never seen this before. This is brand new. Limited edition, 10-inch. You're Gonna Miss Me. 1967 French EP mixes. 16 bucks. That's 13th Floor Elevators are hard enough to find. For $16, it's worth getting a 10-inch. I'm not a huge 10-inch fan myself, but I think that's cool enough that sometimes they merit, you know. Continuing with that, Psychedelic Sounds of for $27 and Easter Everywhere for $27. These just came back. I mean, I had these on order for over a year. So they're finally back out. If you want to get them fast, because these records always like sell right out. And then you got to wait another year. So speaking of late arrivals, like my shipments lately, how about this one? George Thorogood and the Destroyers live in Boston, 82, complete concert. Guys, it's 4 LP. It's $70. And it's a Record Store Day Black Friday release. That's right. This was supposed to be here for Black Friday this year, and it did not make it. Clearly, it showed up like yesterday. They only made 1,000, so obviously I would have blown through these on Record Store Day. They're on red marble vinyl, and they only made 1,000 of them. So 12 previously unreleased tracks, includes exclusive poster, red marble vinyl. So if you're into RSD stuff, if you're into George Thorogood, $70 is pretty affordable for a 4 LP set. I feel like that's a pretty good deal. All right, we did Marvelous Miss Maisel season 3 like last week, and here's season 1 and 2. So if you want to complete the set or you want to start from the beginning, $23 each. Annette's a big fan of this show, so I kind of took it on her word. I kind of took her word on this to bring these in. So let's not show her wrong, right? $23 gets those. All right, so here's the part in the show where we break off the new stuff from the restock. So if you are just interested in the new, thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you want to see more badass records, here we go. Let's get into it, guys. Tom Petty and the Wildflowers. This record has been out of stock in my store for about 3-4 months. I've been struggling to get them. I've been scouring. I've been looking everywhere for them. I found some. $41. I got about a dozen of them. We'll see how long they last. Before Christmas, I would have sold a dozen in a day. Now it's after Christmas, and maybe a bunch of people got them, and I don't know. Maybe they're going to use that that free check they got in the mail for this. So I don't know. $41 if you need one. I got them. This record's been selling surprisingly well in the shop. $26. I get that it's the Kinks. They're awesome. I get it. They're what I call early boomer music, early kind of 60s rock, hard records to find, especially in any kind of playable condition. I don't have any of these in the store, so I get it. I'm still surprised that it sells so damn well. So $26, I got these back in the store. I've hit these ear music records. If you watch my videos, you've seen me hit these a lot of times. The thing is, I keep trying to reorder them, and they're like gone. They're like, the Jethro Tull one's gone. Can't find them. No one has them. This one's not limited numbered, but in my earlier videos, I had a bunch of earlier like numbered limited edition ones. And this one, I just got the ZZ Top because it's live in Germany and I love ZZ Top. And it's a killer concert because it's like right when they came back. The Guero is right on top. So 180 gram virgin vinyl, but they're disappearing fast. So they don't make a ton of them, but I'm surprised at how fast those kind of came and went. So if you're a big ZZ Top fan or you like those live ones for cheap, they're not expensive. Grab those. Semisonic, You're Not Alone. Brand new Semisonic record. If you're into 90s stuff. And the price is sick. $17 for a Semisonic vinyl record. That's like unheard of. Crumbin, one of my favorite bands from 2020. Broke out in 2020. I keep all their records in stock. $21, I got Con Todo, which is an older album, but finally getting it back. Same thing with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which has Brandy on it. People come in my store looking for Brandy. I want the Brandy song. Well, You're going to have a hard time finding the original record because it wasn't hugely produced. But Brandy, You're a Fine Girl, By the Looking Glass is on this soundtrack, and you get a whole bunch of killer songs on it, including Fleetwood Mac, which is always hot, but even more importantly, my favorite Cheap Trick song, Surrender, is on here. And I always got to give love to the Hometown Boys, because we're Rick Nielsen's old record store, by the way. Gotta love them. Good men. All right. Grant Green, Street of Dreams, Blue Note, 75th, $23. Not a lot to say here. Just restock. All right. People also come in my store always looking for Louis Armstrong, It's a Wonderful World. Guess what? I have like 200 Armstrong records on the rack, and not a single one of them has it. But you know what does have it? Is this. They paired two albums. It's two albums together. So it's What a Wonderful World and The Greatest Satchmo Live. So you're getting kind of a twofer. What a Wonderful World's the first track on it. Then you got a live set. It's kind of like a greatest with that song. So $26. The price is right. They're selling a lot of those. All right. Blood Sugar Sex Magic. There's actually two pressings of this out right now. So be careful when you're looking for this. If you're looking for this, this is the original analog master tapes. There is a non-analog master tapes version out at the same time, both of which are pretty hard to get right now. I got a couple of these and they will be gone probably instantly. So I'll get more though. Like I said, they're not limited or anything, but they just sell really fast. So I'll try to get more of those in. Same thing with Smashing Pumpkins right now, really hot. $36 for a door, classic record, nothing new here. Okay, here you go. To pair with the Start Your Ear Off Right, we get a little Rocktober coming back. Because we had all the Talking Heads that are coming out for this month, I was out of 77 and I could still get them on limited edition green vinyl. Same price, $23, back in stock. All right. Crow soundtrack. We're going to have a little conversation about this. So, The Cure, Stone Temple Pilots, Nine Inch Nails, Rage Against the Machine, Helmet, Pantera, Jesus and Mary Chain. Killer record. $36, $38. These came out for Rocktober. I saw a record store I follow blew through 100 of them in a night. I've sold a mountain of these. I found like the only source that has them. I'm not sure. It doesn't have a Rocktober sticker. I suspect it's the same pressing because they're not widely available. I have them. If you want them, grab them because I don't know what's really going on with this title. If it was Rocktober and I got my allotment late and they didn't get stickered, or if they're widely available and my one source is the only people who have them, or what's going on. But if you want one and you don't want to pay like $60 in a month, grab them because I've got a bunch of them. All right. This is more Start Your Ear Off Right. Oh, you know what? We already went over this title. We already did. I'm double dipping now, guys. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. All right. Jack Johnson, In Between Dreams. Classic. Sell a ton of them. $26. Back in stock. Beatles Red Album. Their greatest hits. They did a red. They did a blue. $37. Gets you their early days. I love that they put I got them young on the front and then they got them old. Same place on the back. I love that. That's awesome. Joy Division. Unknown Pleasures. Textured cover. You're not going to find an original for $29. I'll tell you that much. Unless you know a buddy or something. All right. We got Lady Gaga. I know it's Lady Gaga. She writes some pretty damn good music. And she can sing. And she's original. She's like the new Madonna. I get it. And this was a bestseller. Not in my store this year, but at some record stores, this was one of their top 10 bestsellers this year. So it's worth mentioning. $26. I don't care for the packaging. Nope. Don't like the packaging. I like it's on clear. I like the little sleeve. I think they could have put it in a gatefold. Would have been nice. No doubt, Tragic Kingdom. Haven't had this in a long time. One of my favorite albums in the 90s. I bought this brand new on CD in 1995. I would have been I would have been 8 years old, and I bought this. Even my 8-year-old me knew this is a killer record. All right, Here we go. Red Hot Chili Peppers, by the way. 2LP, $31. Get them while they're hot. Pantera, Vulgar Display of Power, 26 bucks, 2LP. Nice big gatefold and Rhino. Obviously, they know what they're doing. They're putting that stuff back out. Another big seller in my store lately. It's been out for a long time. 20 bucks. Maybe it's 20 bucks. I don't know. Neutral Milk Hotel, Aeroplane Over the Sea. Eric Church, Desperate Man. Got some more of these in, $26. What does it say? 11 brand new songs. Well, they were new when their album came out in 2018. Tyler Childers, one of my best-selling new country acts. And when I say new country, take that with a grain of salt. It's like, this is like the old country that you love, not like pop country that's played on pop radio. So give it a spin. You might, a lot of people dig this, so definitely check that out. I actually dig that. Some more local boys. Wilco, Sky Blue Sky. I just struggle to keep them in. Got them back in. Here's another mystery I got going on right now. How about Adele? So I got a weird thing going on with Adele. We got Adele 21. We got 25. I think we got 19 in the rack. They're doing a reissuing campaign of these albums in February. But I have them. I think I found a source that has the old presses. I think they're going to reissue them again in February. I don't understand it. I don't know if they're just going to make these again and I got them early, or if they're going to reprint them at a higher price tag with like an extra song and a double jacket. I don't know. I just know there's a release date and most people are like, oh, that's coming out in the future. And then I got a guy who's like, oh, I have them in stock. And they're $24. I'm going to bet we're going to see these in a gatefold for 30 bucks in a month. Or you can buy them now for much cheaper and get them now. Just my prediction. I don't know that. I don't know it for sure, but I've been around the industry for 15 years and I kind of know what they do. Okay. Pink Floyd, Best of Foot in the Door, 2LP, 46 bucks. What are you going to do? It's Pink Floyd. It sells. I mean, they should just put Dark Side of the Moon on one whole side and then just all the other stuff. It's kind of what they did. They did do some early stuff and they mixed the playlist up. They didn't do it chronologically because they did Hey You. And then they did See Emily Play, which is obviously one of their bigger early songs. Have a Cigar, Brick in the Wall, Wish You Were Here, Time, Gig in the Sky Money, Comfortably Numb, High Hopes, Learning to Fly, Shine On, You Crazy Diamond, Brain Damage Eclipse. So they break up Dark Side of the Moon. They add in early stuff. They add in late stuff. 46 bucks. Not a bad way to go. You don't have much choice. You're not going to find a used one because it's a newer record. Zac Brown Band, Greatest Hits So Far. Self-explanatory, $26. I love Zac Brown. All right. I also love CCR. And I also love that they did these on half-speed mastering at Abbey Road Studios. I don't like that they're... Oh, I like that they're $31. I do like that price. It's not bad. I wish they were gatefolds. I could always... But you know, these weren't gatefolds originally. They were just regular tip-on jackets anyway. So $31. This is Bayou Country, Green River, William Poor Boys, self-titled. So, yeah. Those are always good sellers. Got to have them in the rack. Carrie Underwood. Some hearts. Sell some of those. Kate Bush, Hounds of Love. I've been recently selling through a lot of these, which is weird because I have a lot of Kate Bush in the store. But that one in particular sells well. Jimmy Eat World, Bleed American. One of my favorites, $23. I don't know why I haven't had it in a while, but I haven't. 150 gram vinyl edition. I don't know why they advertise that because that's just standard weight. But whatever. It's 23 bucks. It ain't bad. All right, Death Metal Dan will tell you that this is one thing to check out. Vow, which is a really heavy band. And then Emma Ruth Rundle, who sings over it. They got a little partnership. They tour together. Actually, Death Metal Dan's going to probably buy that record. So, and Tame Impala. I love Tame Impala. I love those guys. Their records are just, they sell out so fast. 28 bucks for inner speaker. We're getting down there, guys. Jimi Hendrix, live in Maui. I saw a little clip of the video that's in this, and it's awesome. $51, which is awesome price. Blu-ray 3 LP set for 51 bucks. That's what I'm talking about. And it's Jimi Hendrix. He could charge 81. He could charge 101 if he wanted. 51 bucks. How about that? That's why it's selling so darn well. Dude, this concert was done. I saw, okay, because he did 2 shows. He did an afternoon show and did a night show. The afternoon show, there was like 800 people at the thing. How cool would that have been to be in Maui and see Hendrix in 1970? Pretty awesome. All right, I got these last few records. Okay, you know what? We're going to come back to that. To Pimp a Butterfly, Kendrick Lamar, always a good seller, $31. All right, these last 2 are my favorites of the week. If you have not checked out Danger Mouse doing this Rome soundtrack, which, by the way, is a fake soundtrack to a movie that never existed, Jack White went out and got the guys who did the old spaghetti westerns. So he did like Good, Bad, and the Ugly for $5 more, and then all those original guys from back in the day, he got them to make this new soundtrack. So this is like an extension of that sound. $16. So price is insane. It doesn't say who's on it. It doesn't say who's on the song. But it's got, yeah, look at all these Italian dudes that he got on this thing. Awesome. Nora Jones is on it. Why doesn't it say it? I wish it said, it's got to have it. Jack White's on it. It's instrumental. It's awesome. It's 16 bucks. This is a must-have in your collection. Buy one thing out of everything I showed you. Buy this record or stream it or figure it out. You're going to love it. It should be in everyone's collection. 16 bucks. There's no excuse not to have that. This one is my favorite record of 2020. $26. Crumbin Mordecai. Again, it's kind of weird that it's also like world music and like instrumental, and it's got like some of the songs are kind of like disco-y, like world music, and then some are chill. Also, check this out. It's killer. All right, guys, that does it for this week. That's a lot of stuff. Thanks so much for watching. Again, like, subscribe, share, comment. If you love something you saw, comment. It always helps. It helps everything. Head over to my Facebook channel. I post daily on there, different stuff. Check out the MoFi Minute. Check out my other videos. Like those 2. Give us, if you saw anything you like, toadhallonline.com is where you can pick them all up. Give us a call at the store when the store is open. We'll pick up, we can pack, we ship, $7 flat rate anywhere in the country. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon.